Good morning, y'all. It's Mosey Mike, just finishing up a little training here along the Ivy Creek Greenway, just outside of Beaufort, Georgia. We're gonna go walking and talking. That's the Mill Creek Nature Park. This is a really cool place. This is where I brought the grandsons the other day. Anyway, and we ran through here Sunday. So Sunday you saw us running. We ran 5 miles. I ran 6 miles today, and that's what I want to talk a little bit about. Is get you to look around. That's pretty cool. Look at all them geese over there. I don't know if you can see them all. And there's a passel of them over there. But you know, training, we got to do it. But and my opinion is you got to have a reason, right? Yeah, you're hiking the Appalachian Trail. Okay, is that reason enough? May not be for you. It's plenty for me. But the fact that I'm 60 adds to the whole reason. So why do you train? Well, not just to get better, but to figure out what it is and where it is that you are, your body is. But also I think you got to figure out where you are mentally, so that when you get done at the end of the day, how'd you do? Did you quit? Was it too hard? Is it not hard enough? You got to be able to figure these things out, So like when I trained, I tried to give myself a goal. Let's just say you had a goal to run a mile. You wanted to run a mile, and you ran half a mile. That's as far as you could run. So you failed, right?
No.
Oh, you didn't fail. What you did is you gave yourself a watermark. That's your starting point. Let's say you ran a half mile. Okay, that's it. Let's look at the right things you did. You ran a half mile. What else did you do? How does your body feel? What hurts? What doesn't hurt? Is it pain or is it injury? Is it mental or is it physical? Now at 60, I just ran 6 miles, average 12 minute 5 seconds. That's slow, but for 60, I'll take it. But when I start running, everything hurts. So I know that, and I only know that because I go running. And I know if I give myself a half mile or a mile, depending on the terrain, then everything loosens up, and then I can really evaluate where I'm at. Now 6 miles is as far as I run. That's the best I've done in a really long time. So was it a success? Absolutely. Not only was it a success, it exceeded my goal. I said I want to run 6 miles. I got to 5 miles. I was hurting. I was hurting pretty good. Hips were hurting. Back was starting to stiffen up. Those things happen when you get my age. But was that injury, or was it just pain? It was just pain, and not like I broke something pain. That'd be bad. But that's your body telling you you're going beyond the limit that you normally can go. That's good. You just got to know when to call it and when to keep going. Now, something that David Goggins says that I'll have a lot of his quotes because I've been reading his book lately and it's on my mind. But it says, "Don't quit when you're tired. Quit when you're done." If you can keep that mentality, what'll happen is you'll do a lot more than you think you can, because you're a lot better than you think you are. That's my quote. You're a lot better than you think you are. You can go farther, you could do more. You just got to be able to realize the difference between being hurt, being in pain, and mentally being done. So what do you do when you get tired? What do you do when you don't feel like training? Then you go train. That's when you got to train, because there's going to be days. There's a saying on the trail, don't quit on a bad day. On the days you don't feel like training, you got to go train. So on those bad days, you don't quit. I was talking to my grandson the other day, and he and I were talking, and he's a really good athlete, and he didn't want to go to a training session that he had scheduled. and he and I were talking, and I asked him, I said, what do you think the difference is between good and great? Well, people who are good are the people who won't go do it when they don't want to do it, because those people are great. That's the only difference. Why do shakedowns, you know? What's the purpose, you know? What's the reason for all that training and all that work? Well, it's not only just to check your gear, but it's to check you, you know? What's your limit? Is it 4 miles? Is it 8 miles? Is it, you know, 3 miles? You know, are you good on the ups, down on the bads? What's your knees feel like? What's your hips like? You know, what's your mind like? So you got to get it right. You got to figure it out. So what's the purpose? To get your mind right. Because like Early Riser says, Scoutmaster, Dixie, Darwin, you know, Will Wood, Redbeard, all those guys, you know, if you watch them, they all say the same thing. You know, you got to sweat the gear because you want to have the best gear you can, but you better get your mind right, because the great outdoors will flat out kick you behind if you're not careful. And never underestimate it, because you can start the day, all things are going great, weather can turn, and you know, if it's been raining on you for 6, 10, 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever it is, you better have the mental fortitude to say, you know what, it's just all part of the journey, and then keep going, because that's what happens. You get to a point where you just can't keep going. I watched a video of a guy who did 1,832 miles and quit. I couldn't figure that out. And later he put a video out, said he went into town and he could not get out of town. He could not make himself go back to the trail. And you know, we all say, that would never happen to me, but don't say never. It could happen. Anyhow, I hope you're doing good. I hope everybody is prepping hard. I cannot wait. We got 6 weeks from Sunday and I am leaving, and it's just gonna be, you know, it's gonna be epic. I cannot wait. So I hope everybody has a great day. I hope life is treating you well. I just saw, or just subscribed to Artemis on the Trail. Now that lady, whoo, she's got some energy, and creative, man, she's creative. If my stuff was half as cool as hers, it'd be awesome. So you guys check her out, support her. I think she's got over 1,000 subscribers already. She's doing a lot of prep. You can learn a lot from her. So anyway, just I'll keep you posted on ours. I think we got at least 1 or 2 more training hikes. But I hope you guys again are doing great. Hope life is treating you well. I will check back. Please subscribe. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed, all the comments, and I will try to get a couple gear videos out over the weekend. I have to go to Raleigh sometime, but I'll do what I got to do. So anyway, hope you guys are having a great day, and we'll catch you later. Mosey Mike, talk to you later.